So the correct answer here is 3. This is because it's printing out the value of the variable stops. Why did this not print out the word stops? Because we're not surrounding it by quotation marks down here. Instead, because it doesn't have quotation marks, Java assumes that this is a variable and prints out the value of that variable at that time. But why 3? Why not 1 and 7? Well, let's trace this program and see. First thing that happens here is declaring those two variables here, stops and fare. Both are of type integers because they will only store natural numbers. Let me draw this table on the side here so I can keep track of the variables stops and fare side by side as I go through the program. Once a variable changes, I strike it out and write the new value underneath. As you can see here, both variables are initialized to 0, which means that stop has 0 and fare has 0. Then this line here adds 1 to our variable stops and updates our variable stops that way. So stops, instead of becoming 0, would become 1. The next line here says fare equals fare plus 5, which is adding 5 to our variable fare and updating it. So instead of fare being 0, it would become 5. The next line here is updating our variable stops by adding 1 to it. So instead of it being 1, it becomes 2. And our variable fare becomes fare plus 3. So instead of it being 5, it becomes 8. And then our stops variable gets updated again by adding 1 to it. So instead of 2, it becomes 3. And finally, our fare variable gets updated by adding 7 to it. So adding 7 to 8 makes it 15. So by the time we get to this print line statement at the end here, it seems like the current values of stops is 3 and the current value of fare is 15. But this is only printing out the variable stops, which happen to be 3. So the print output of this program is 3.